Hello guys, welcome to this channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to design a simple church flyer using just your Photoshop. So if you're a newcomer in this channel and you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. Stick with me to the end of this video so you'll be able to master the secrets and the tools of how I design this church. So the first thing I'll be doing here is I'll have to go to new. So I'll have to be selecting a new layer, and depending on the size I want this church flyer to be, I can select it. But I would like the width to be 6 inches, and I would like the height to be 7 inches. So after inputting it here, I can just click on create, and it will show me this just like this. Now I'll have to go to where my materials is, and I'll be importing the background I want to use for this design. So I can just check for the background, and I can just click and drag it into Photoshop just like this. Then hold it towards this point, drag it in such a way that it will cover the whole of this space just like this. So after I'm done with this, I can just hit this good and everything will fall in place. So I can simply lock this. I won't like it to be moving about. I can just lock it here. Then I will import other materials that will be in this church flyer. So I'll just simply scroll down to where my material is, and I can just click and drag this photo. I can just click and drag it into Photoshop. Good. So I'll have to reduce the size a bit, adjust it in such a way that it will suit what I want to use this for. So after placing this here, I can just do a little edit here. What I'll do is that I'll have to um I'll go to this plus sign. You can see this plus sign here. I can just hit it and a new layer will be created. Then go to this place and go to gradient. You see that a gradient will be applied here. So I can just click on this color and select the color I want to use for this gradient. I'll be using a black color, so I can just choose it from here, select black and hit OK. This one is also pink, so I'll have to change it to a black color just like I did for the first one. Then I can shift this here and hit OK, and then OK. Good. So the next thing I'll be doing here is I'll have to take this background here, then hit Ctrl J on my keyboard. Ctrl J means to duplicate. I'll duplicate this background and I'll shift it towards this upside. Also, I'll create a new layer and then go to this place again, add a gradient. I can just leave it as this pink because I will have to make a little edit here. So what I'll do here is that I'll have to merge this one and this one together. And for me to merge it together, I can just right click on this. Once I right click on this, then I'll go to create clipping mask. But an alternative way to do this is that after clicking on this first one, then I'll hold my Alt key, the Alt key on my keyboard. You see that this particular thing with this particular arrow will turn upside down. Place it between the two ones I want to clip and then hit clip. Sorry, I'll have to move this upwards. This one should come down. Then let me apply the same thing. Hold my Alt key and then clip. You see that it has been clipped to the background already. Then I'll have to merge this one together. So I can just select this and then hit Shift plus click, then Ctrl G on my keyboard to group them together. I can rename this as gradient. Good. Then I would like to make this to be one. So I can just go to merge group, then I'll merge the group, everything together. But you see that we have a little issue with this. The gradient is covering most of the face of this image, and I don't want it to be like this. What I'll have to do is that I'll go to clipping mask. This is the mask here, this particular tool, then hit on it, select this particular tool, make sure that my color is in black and white, and then go to my brush tool. This is my brush tool, and I'll select it here, then use it to erase it. Once it's in black, black means it will erase the the gradient, then white means it will um not erase the gradient. So I can simply hit on X on my keyboard if I want to change it. You can see that these two things are changing here now, but I want to use this black one because I want to erase the gradient that is in the face. So I can just select it from here, go down to my brush, then I can adjust my brush size just like this. Then I'll now apply it here. I can also use this in my keyboard to adjust it like this. All right, so you can see that the picture is now blending with the background. Let me go back to my selection tool. The picture is now merging with the background. So the next thing I'll be doing here is that I'll be adding the details of this design on it. So I'll simply go to my text tool, and I can just add the text I want to add. So which is um 30. I don't like this font, so I can just highlight it, go to my font and change it to the font I prefer to use for this design. Then I can simply increase the size also, increase the size of this, and then okay. So I can shift this here, place it here, or I can also hold my shift key. Once you hold your shift key and click, can hold your shift key and click here. It can also help to reduce the width and the height of this. Right now I'm holding my shift key and my cursor key to adjust this, so you can also try it out in your Photoshop. Good. So I'll just move this here, and I'll be picking another text, move this here, hit good. I'll be picking another text, go to my text, and then add it here. Let me reduce the size because the size is looking too big. So I can reduce the size here. Then type in what I want to type in. Please, days of possibilities, depending on the details you want to be on the flyer with Jesus. Good. So I can go to my selection tool here, then use it to reduce the size of this like this. You can see that we have a little issue with this text that is here. They are more of clustered together. So what I'll do is that I'll still go to my text, then highlight everything here, go to my properties tab. If you don't have this properties tab here, what you're going to do is that you go to your windows, then go down to properties panel, and you select it from here again. That is if you don't have it already displayed. So what I'll do is that I'll use this particular tool to increase the spacing between them, and to also reduce the spacing between them depending on the edits I want to make at this point. So I think this particular one is okay. I'm okay with this. Then I can simply adjust it to suit with what I want to do to make it to enter this particular area, this particular space, just like this. Good. So I can also change the color of this. I'll highlight everything here, then go to color and choose the color I want to be using for this, the desired color I want to use. I would like to be using a pure red color for this design. I can just go to it and then select it here. Then I would like to also be adding a little stroke to this. So I can just go to this effects, make sure I'm selecting the particular thing here, go to this effect and then go to stroke and select a color that I want to add as a stroke. I want to add a black color as a stroke, and it's already applied. You can see it here. Then hit OK. All right. So you can also use this particular method to design this. Then make sure you adjust it very well to suit into what you want to use, the purpose of a design. So at this point, the next thing I'll be adding here is that I'll have to go to my shapes. So going to this, these my shapes here, I'll be selecting a rectangle to a rounded rectangle tool. Then once I select it, I will just apply it here. double click here, and then after that I can also hit my shift and use my cursor key to adjust it like this. Then I can also copy this particular rounded rectangle because I would like to use it for another purpose. Once I copy it here, you can see that it's already copied at this point. Then I can just select this and move it here. Go to this place, this properties panel, to change the color. I can simply change the color to red and then reduce the size like this. Place it inside here. Place it here. Good. So I'll also go to this rectangle because I'll have to be I would like to use it for another purpose. Copy it again. Once I copy this one, I'll have to sorry. I just press Ctrl Z to undo what the mistake I just did. So this second copied one here, I'll have to move it down to this place. But at this point, I'll be increasing the size very well. Increase the size and then place it here. Then based on my choice, I can decide to change the color of this particular shape, and just go here and select a color I would like to be using. I might decide to use black, or I can just decide to leave it as red depending on your color choice, your design color choice. So at this point, I'll go back to my text. Which is this T. Then click on it here. Reduce the font size from here so it won't be looking too big. I can reduce the font size and then type in the details I would like to type in. So at this point, I'll be typing in the theme here. Highlight this particular thing. Then I'll be changing the color to white. Or better still, I can change it to one of the colors of this background here, which is white. Then select OK. Select my selection tool. This is my selection tool here, my move tool, and then I'll have to move this down here. I can equally use my shift key, hold my shift key and my cursor key, then drag it like this. Reduce the size. Make sure it fits in into this small square box, and then hit OK. Good. So at this point, I'll be inputting the theme of this event. I'll take another text here, place it here, and then type in. So let me just assume the theme is sorry, living, and just assume is living in faith of his righteousness. You see that there is a space, the space between these two words are kind of large, so I'll have to highlight everything here. Once I highlight it, then go to my properties panel, just like I did for the first one. Then reduce the spacing between them. So if you've watched this video to this point, don't forget to share your comments in the comment section. Share how useful this video is to you. Have you tried designing something like this before? Are you facing any difficulty, or you want me to make a video concerning any particular design? You can simply drop it on the comment section and I'll get to it as soon as possible. All right. You see that as I'm trying to move this particular right up here, it can't move to the front here. So what I'll have to do is I'll select it from here, double click, and then I have to click on it and then drag it to the top here. At this point, I can just place it here and reduce the size for it to fit in very well. So this is just the exact same thing I can do for every other thing here. Go to text and add the details of the things I want to be here. Place it here. So I can be adding the location of this event. So I can just simply put your location, hold my move tool, then drag it to be here. You can see it's not at the top here. So what I'll do is that I'll have to apply the same thing I did for the first one, position it here to be at the top, just like this. So this is where you add your location, and I can copy this with Ctrl J, then move it down again, go to my text, highlight this, sorry, a new layer is created and I don't want to create a new layer, so I can just go to this, edit this, and this is where you'll be adding the details of this event, something like the phone number for contacts and the rest. So this is where you'll be adding it. Good. Another thing I'll be adding here is the name of the host of this event. So I can just tap here and add the name. That is PST, that's Pastor. I can say Jude Shady, something like this. Then highlight it because I wouldn't like to use this color. I can just highlight it, then change the color to a more brighter and preferable one. I can simply change the color to yellow. I can change the color to yellow. I can change the color to anyone I prefer, but I can just let me just use yellow. Good. Go back to my move tool and I'll just adjust it, reduce the size, and make the placement here. Then at this top side is where you'll be adding the church name. Let me assume the church name is Church of Christ International. International. So you can just type it in here. Then I'll select everything here. Use this center alignment for everything to be at center. Mark it good. Go to my move tool. Then adjust it here. I can simply reduce the size too. Then if this church has a logo, you can then place the logo beside it. So thank you so much for watching this video up to this point. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video to people who you know might be needing this video, and also comment on the comment section how useful this video is to you, and also get in touch because more videos will be uploaded on how to use Photoshop to design a lot of things just by yourself. A more explanatory videos are loaded for this. This channel is basically for graphic design. Whether you're a startup or you're a pro, it doesn't matter. You can get inspiration for this from this channel. And welcome once again in this channel. I'll be expecting you in my next video because in my next video I'll be uploading more videos concerning the tricks and everything concerning this Photoshop. So I'll be expecting your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to get in touch.